Hello. Phew, Kathy, that was a workout, but I feel really good now. So let's just take a moment to maybe take a few deep breaths. I know I need to. And sigh it out. So just stand and sway for a little bit, just to slow down the body. Slow everything down, and then maybe just start turning from side to side, loosening up the upper body, loosening up the upper body a little bit, and even the legs and the hips. You're swaying with your hips and up and down your feet. And now you can sway a little bit more by going around a little bit more and lifting up the heel. So if you're swaying to the right, you lift up the left heel. And then we'll come on back to standing. And we'll just stretch out a little bit. And today, I thought, from my experience, you almost get more of a stretch in your back and sometimes your legs if you use a chair. So I have my chair here, and I'm going to come all the way back, lining up my heels with my hips, and just dropping my head back and pulling my hips back a little tiny bit more and stretching out. And just taking a few breaths here. And again, after a nice workout like that, it can really be cathartic to sigh. So now, bring your left foot back and your right foot forward, straighten it out, straighten those both legs out as much as you can. Press your back heel into the floor, and again, using the chair, just come on as low as you can. Maybe you feel like you don't even need the chair, you can come a little bit lower. Pull the right hip forward and the left hip back, and just breathe. And I'm feeling it in the back of both of my legs here. And then you can bend into that front knee and even get more in the back leg there. And maybe bring one arm over the chest and over to the side so you're stretching out through the rib cage. Breathing into the right side of your body, pulling back on that shoulder, and come on back. Walk forward and just neutralize your body for a moment here. Calming it down, cooling it down. Very nice. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So bring your right leg back and your left foot forward, right foot back. And then you want to press your right heel towards the earth. Stretch out your left leg as much as possible and come all the way down as much as you can. You might feel that you want to go down a little further. You might want to stay on the chair. And just breathe here. Lifting up the toes for a moment, stretching them out, and then putting them down. The toes of both feet. Keep pulling the left hip forward and the right hip back. Very nice. And then bend into that front knee. And again, this time your right heel may be lifting up off of the ground, but still press the toes and the ball mount of that foot into the earth and pull back on that back heel. And then stretch up. This time we'll stretch just the left arm up, and I'll come over this way and stretch on over to the side, breathing into your lungs there. Breathing into the left side of your body, pulling back on the shoulder. Very good. And this time, we'll just sway back and forth again. So some of you might not have joined yet, or had joined with our first nice swaying motion. Just letting the arms float in the nice cool breeze. pulling yourself down as your arms swing to the right. Let your left heel rise a little bit. And then just let's loosen up our bodies by first shaking your hands and feeling how relaxed you can get your hands. It's really easy, it seems to me, to relax the hands. And then see if you can just bring that same sense of relaxation into your whole body. Just doing some low impact bounces, keeping your feet connected to the floor and just bouncing around and around. And again, you can just sigh it out. Nice and easy does it with a smile. That was a joyful workout, and now we'll have a joyful cool down. I do one of my online Qigong teachers says that if we can't do our exercise with joy, that diminishes the effect of the exercise actually. I don't know if he said it just like that, but in a way that's true. We try to bring as much joy into everything that we do. And that's why I really appreciate Kathy's work, because she really brings so much joy into those, to the side, etc. So now let's come to the center of our mat and just very, very slowly come onto our elbows and then onto our back. And as you're on your back, what I'd love for you to do is keep your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, and just move your legs from side to side, slow and easy. Easy does it. This is cool down, slow down and cool down. So going back and forth and back and forth. And then let your arms open up wide and your legs come to the right. And just do a nice twist here and hold it. You can look over your left shoulder if that feels comfortable. Kind of tuck your shoulders under a little tiny bit to keep them away from your ear. And just stay there. Let gravity do the work. And then slowly lift your legs on back to center. And your head back to center if you've turned it, and then go on over to the other side. And just take it easy here. A nice twist to the left, a nice easy twist, and you can look over your right shoulder if that feels comfortable for you. And just hold it, close your eyes down, and just feel the earth embrace you. Feel that earth hold us up, that beautiful, beautiful earth. And then come on back to center. And we'll just go into a nice final resting pose. There are several ways you can do this. Stretch out your legs, keep lying on your back. And if you feel any discomfort in your low back, it's nice to have your knees slightly bent, and you can do that with a blanket or a pillow. I'm going to put both a pillow and a blanket to demonstrate that you can bring your knees up quite high with just things you have around the house. And then just lie back like this with your legs comfortably apart and your arms comfortably away from your side with the palms facing up. And closing your eyes down, just rest, just relax, be at ease with yourself. And with every breath, feel a wave of relaxation on both the inhale, so you're breathing in relaxation, and as you exhale, you're just letting it spread through your whole body. It's like you're breathing peace into your heart. And then from your heart, as you exhale, it spreads to every single solitary cell in your body. To your toes, legs, to your hips and pelvis, and lower back and abdomen, to your middle back, and all the solar plexus area, upper back, and chest, heart and the lungs. Just inhaling there and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. Relax your neck and shoulders, your arms, hands, and fingers. And then just relax your head and all those tiny little muscles in your face. The jaw, the eyes, around the eyes, cheekbones, around the mouth. You may even feel that a gentle smile comes into your lips as you just ease up and let go. Just in silence, feel yourself melt into the earth, being held and embraced by this earth, as we all are. And after 3 more nice relaxing breaths, where you just inhale and let your exhale be a little bit longer than the inhale. Inhale again and exhale. Just one more time. And you can stay right here, or if you'd like, you can start moving your hands and fingers, feet and toes, breathing down into those areas. And then perhaps you want to stretch your arms overhead, or bring your knees into your chest. Do whatever movement feels right for you. And if your arms are stretched over your head and you're stretching now go ahead and do bring your knees into your chest. And roll across your back, giving your back a nice massage, easing out your shoulder muscles, and the upper back. And then roll on over to one side and just hold it there. You can take your lower arm, and that can be a pillow for you as you roll over and cultivate, again, that feeling of deep relaxation. So just take another couple breaths right here. And then take your upper hand and press it right in front of you and spiral yourself on up to a comfortable sitting position. And feel those sitting bones connect to the earth and the crown of the head connect to the sky, creating lovely space for the breath to circulate around your body. And in yoga, in our tradition, the yoga tradition, we end usually with prayer pose, which is part of the greeting in yoga and in India, actually. And it leads to us saying to each other, Namaste. And Namaste means the highest and best in me greets the highest and best in you. And that's just one translation. There are many, many, many translations. So I would like to end this by thanking you all and thanking Kathy so much, and Shelley, and my daughter who helped me set up. Today she is doing a Zoom class with one of her very, very favorite teachers, who's in Mexico. Anyway, so again, I want to say namaste to you and thank you, and I love you all very much. Have a wonderful weekend. All the very best. And here I come over and we'll turn this off.